Good parenting causes headaches, yes, for sure, but bad parenting causes heart aches, and the choice is ours. Don't just talk the talk or walk the talk. Remember to work the talk. And henceforth, it is a priority for all the parents to connect and give them at least quality hour every day. That you have one meal a day together with your children and go to the temple at least once a week with them and pray together. Instead, plan out a Netflix time together, maybe sometime in the evening for 1 hour, half an hour together so that you can brainstorm about the issues being discussed. Don't let them the priority to watch at ease and comfort of their drawing rooms and bedrooms. If you're a family, you need to watch and enjoy the moments together. Hello, everyone. Greetings from Lucknow, India. And it's my great pleasure and honor to be today with you, wonderful parents and other stakeholders. As an educationist, I believe learning should be a priority and learning should continue at any age. We are looking forward with our kids to come up back with the same potential and the kinetic force, probably, which they had prior to Corona. Yes, dear parents, I'm going to talk about the concerns what the parents and the teachers have post the pandemic. And above all, it has given us too much of challenges, in fact, too many challenges with greater heights to incorporate their connect and interaction within the classrooms and also within the portals of what we call as home. Dear friends, I am Dr. Dheeraj Mehrotra, the principal at Kunwar's Global School in Lucknow. We believe that there is a potential in each and every student, and we as parents need to look forward to identify those potentials and enrich them with any X, Y, Z good habits they have rather than pinpointing their weaknesses. And that is how we can club a rapport between the child and the parent. Above all, the same thing goes within the classroom as well. For I always tell my teachers to honor the presence of the children in the classroom. And that is for sure very important because the child will only like the subject if he or she likes the teacher. And henceforth, the teacher has to be a delight for each and every child in the classroom. Same goes for the parents. Both the mom and the dad need to look forward of how you should club the excuses into joyful moments. We have to see that there is a limit or a limitation or a bar which we look at, that this is how we are going to be connected with the child, but don't ignore the child. Don't just ignore the child, seeing that you have given them the digital device, you have fed them with food, with the snacks, and even I've seen parents asking, get the food out of Swiggy or Zomato. Get what you want. I have the Amazon money. You just order whatever you feel like. I'm sorry, dear parents. Nothing like home food and nothing like the quality time you spent with them over the dining table with a priority of connecting with them. Talk about what happened throughout the day. Discuss, even the parents, particularly the fathers and the mothers, when they share their good stories out of their workplace, and the child also shares the same thing, what happened in the school, how the school is going to go, and how what happened in the morning assembly, because everything goes with the learning phase. The child learns out of a routine, out of a story which was brought forward by the father, out of his or workspace. Same for the mother. And henceforth, you try to debate on that situation. That is how the child knows about the world, knows about the scenario. And henceforth, it is a priority for all the parents to connect and give them at least quality hour every day. Also, make sure, dear parents, that you have one meal a day together with your children, and go to the temple at least once a week with them and pray together. The family which prays together stays together. We can always plug in with a particular time of prayer, and that is the time when the children and the family needs to get together. It is not only that once out of the blue we decide of going to a temple. No, not at all. But instead, decide the day, decide the time that we should be worshiping together. And of course, discuss over issues, discuss over what's going around the world, discuss through the newspapers, discuss through the digital e-newspapers. Don't let them watch individual scenes and whatnot over the OTT all alone. Instead, plan out a Netflix time together, maybe sometime in the evening for 1 hour, half an hour together, so that you can brainstorm about the issues being discussed. Don't let them the priority to watch at ease and comfort of their drawing rooms and bedrooms. If you're a family, you need to watch and enjoy the moments together. And that is what I do when my children come in. Of course, they are working now, and one of them is studying law. So when they come, we always pool the time that okay, today 10 p.m. to 10:40, we'll watch this particular movie or this particular serial, and that is what we are able to get that strong connect. And of course, in the meantime, we even get to go to dinner time or sometime, family dinner, which is again equally important. Also, make sure that you know what the child is doing as far as studies is concerned, whether he's going to the coaching, whether he's attentive in the class when the private tutor comes, or probably what is his essence of his participation in the classroom routine operations, because that's equally important. How effective is your child's presence in the classroom, whether he's being identified as a good student or he's just like a backbencher, standing and saying good morning, sir, and thanking the teacher who's coming in, and that's all. The end of the day, the conversation is with the teacher. I'm sorry. We need to stand out for our children, interact with the teachers, and get to know what the child wants in the classroom. And is the child capable enough to speak for self? To speak for self in the sense like it's not only talking about, ma'am, may I go to the washroom, rather than his commitment to deliver when the teacher asks some question. What and how about the reference books he's having in his home library? It is just not the PDF who's going to work wonders. It is how many of the reference books you have got for your children is again something very important. I believe learning to learn is a priority for all of us. So talk about debative arguments with your children. Let the child come up with something great, because it's not only the teacher who's going to teach, but the parents equally have the responsibility to teach and deliver whenever there is a priority. So look for these moments Even if you have completed an ebook, share that ebook with the child. Let him come up with some ideas. Let him come up with some floated arguments so that you can devise those arguments well. And remember, life is like a notebook. The two pages are already written by the hymn above. The first is our birth, and the second is the last is the death. Of course, the center pages are empty, and it's on us how to fill them up. That's the priority. And we need to teach our children how to effectively govern this priority of learning to learn. And that matters with the prized position of how I'm going to do wonders with the very presence of learning to learn, as I said. The idea is to reflect an illuminating account of the life and the career of self, but that career is not overnight. For that, we need to teach our students to work wonders. For that, of course, we need to understand the importance of various subjects in our spectrum. And that spectrum lies with the progress of driving growth through the surroundings. And of course, when I talk about that, I mean how visionary we, the parents, are, and how hardworking our children can be, because you cannot achieve a goal but just by thinking it. You have to work for that goal. You have to work for that goal to achieve with presence, with the affection, and of course, the fight continues with the presence of learning to learn and believing in yourself, because one negative word might spoil the life of a child. And for sure, be motivating all the time, the first time, every time, and making a statement how best you are at making a statement. Make sure the statements you make are positive, and of course, believe in practicing what you say. Don't just talk the talk or walk the talk. Remember to work the talk. Because when I say that I practice it, when I say that my 14-year-old will practice it, but before that, I have to practice as a parent, as a proud parent. And remember, dear parents, good parenting causes headaches, yes, for sure, but bad parenting causes heart aches, and the choice is ours. Thank you very much. This is Dr. Dheeraj Mehrotra thanking you for this priority at large. Also, as a special mention, I would like to recommend for further studies my book on parenting available on Amazon. You can search Smart Parenting Skills or 200 Wow Parenting Tips on Amazon, with a preference towards happy parenting for each of you out there. Thank you, and God bless all of you.